Hello, Guido here from blockbuilders.net, and today I want to show you how Hyperliquid works, the decentralized exchange. And there's currently a lot of hype about it. There's a new layer 1 blockchain that is called Hyperliquid, and they also have a decentralized exchange that is also called Hyperliquid. And they also have a token that is called Hype, which did really well in the past few weeks. And today I want to show you how everything works and how you can trade on Hyperliquid. And the reason why it's so popular, it's basically the best decentralized exchange out there. Yet it's basically, the experience is really similar to a centralized exchange like Binance or Bybit. It's really fast. And the Hyperliquid blockchain right now can do up to 100,000 transactions per second. And in the future, it will be able to do like a couple million transactions per second. So it's really fast, it's really scalable, and that's why the experience is so good. And if you want to trade on it, you just have to go to Hyperliquid. I also put a link down in the description that you can use to go to Hyperliquid and sign up. Actually, you don't really have to sign up, you just need to connect your wallet. So the best way to do it is probably if you have a MetaMask wallet. So if you have a MetaMask wallet, I will not go into the details here. You basically just need to connect it to your browser, and then you need to bridge money to the Arbitrum layer 2 blockchain of Ethereum. And because Hyperliquid, if you want to deposit some money into it, it needs to be USDC, and it needs to be on the Ethereum layer 1 and layer 2 blockchain Arbitrum. I said earlier that Hyperliquid is actually its own exchange, and what happens once you deposit some USDC here, it actually bridges it automatically to the Hyperliquid blockchain. So you don't have to do anything, you just need to deposit USDC on Arbitrum. And if you want to withdraw it, they also give you USDC on Arbitrum. And before you withdraw it, they also take it back from the Hyperliquid blockchain and send it to you to the layer 2 blockchain Arbitrum. And the advantages with Arbitrum are that it's pretty fast, so just takes a couple of seconds or maybe a second, and it's very cheap. So it usually just takes 2 cents or so to deposit something. Okay, and how you're going to do it is you go to portfolio.metamask.io, and then you basically click on bridge, and then you bridge some money from Ethereum to Arbitrum. And for example, if you have Ethereum there, you can send Ethereum and receive USDC on Arbitrum via the bridge, and then you just need to confirm it. And you also have to make sure that you have Ethereum on Arbitrum to pay for the fees. Even you just have to pay like 2 cents for a transaction there, you still need to have a couple of cents of Ethereum on Arbitrum to pay for it. And that's basically it. On the next step, you confirm it, and then it basically just takes a couple of minutes, and you will receive your USDC on Arbitrum. We want to go back to Arbitrum here. And then you can basically see that you have USDC here. And then you can basically go ahead and deposit it. And that's basically it. And then you can start trading. You also have to make sure you can trade spot there or perps. Perps are basically future contracts or derivatives. And you can transfer the money between these two wallets. So there's a perp wallet if you want to trade perp, and a spot wallet if you want to trade spot, and you can transfer them back and forth as you like, and you don't pay anything for it. And if you want to trade, you can either search all the spot trading pairs, and because it's on the Hyperliquid blockchain, you only have the Hyperliquid tokens there, like Hype or Pure or the other tokens here. And if you want to trade perps, you basically have all the big tokens here. So let's go ahead and choose BTC. And as you know, perps is basically a derivative. So you're basically just trading a contract, and you can basically say, okay, I think the price of Bitcoin will go up, and you can choose your leverage, trade up to 50x leverage. However, I would always choose a small leverage, and then you can basically select your margin, either if you want to have cross margin or isolated. That basically means cross, he uses as a collateral all the money that you have in your perps account here on Hyperliquid. And isolated, it basically just uses the money you want to set aside for that single trade. So as a beginner, it's always better to do isolated. And then you can say, okay, you want to do a market or a limit order. A market order basically gets filled immediately. You can say, okay, I want to invest all my money or half my money or whatever you like. And then basically just buy it. And with a limit order, you can also say, okay, if the price, for example, drops to $100,000, I want to buy, or I want to invest all my money into Bitcoin, and you then just need to press the buy button. That's basically it. It's basically the same with market and limit orders. And you also have like pro orders here. It's basically stop limit or stop market orders and trap orders. I will do a separate video about that, but trap is basically that you purchase in several steps something. And if you want to trade spot, so if you want to trade the hype token that did very well in the past few days, you can basically see your positions and your balances here and how you did since you bought it, your available balance, and you can obviously also sell it anytime you want to. So for example, if I want to sell my hype, I can say, okay, I want to sell all of it. If it goes to $100, then I could just place my order here. And then I would basically have my sell order here, and it would automatically sell once hype goes to $100. And of course I can cancel it anytime because it was a limit order. A market order would get filled immediately. So it would fill then at $26.81 per hype. So that's basically everything you need to know at the beginning: how you can trade, how you can withdraw back to Arbitrum, what the mechanics are. And if you have any questions about it, please feel free to use the comments down below. If you find that video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.